Can one short AI video with just a couple hundred views actually make you money every single month on Autopilot? Actually, yes. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I set up these faceless videos that now pay me monthly with no ongoing work. You will see how I use Heygen to prepare monetized content. You'll see what my favorite revenue generating play is right now. And you'll see a simple automation that takes care of 80% of the prep work for me. Plus, I'll share how I'm scaling this to cover dozens of different money-making streams for myself. And be sure to stick around right to the end because I'm going to show you the exact moment that I realized that one of my throwaway videos was actually an evergreen income machine. If you're new here, my name is Doug and I run AI business plans. And after years, more than a decade, of trial and error with content online, I've learned one simple truth. The only content worth making is the kind that solves a problem for your audience. And I've made some problem-solving AI-generated videos that took me minutes to produce, and I found that they are quietly earning $25 a month here and $55 a month there, and those results are worth talking about. This isn't the $10,000 a month goal right now. I'm showing you what actually works when you're first starting out. And I've bundled all of my systems and all of my templates and all of my automations into my community so that you can grab everything. There's a 7-day free trial to make it accessible to everyone. Sign up, grab everything, and get this stuff working for you. Like one of my students said, Peter Haberl wrote, "Your clear, honest videos are what got me started. I now have 4 or 5 automated websites because of what you shared." And for me, I think that's the difference between the latest AI tools and a repeatable system that makes money using AI tools. And that's what this video is about. And I have to be candid, I've spent years pouring hours and hours into videos that really went nowhere. But it wasn't until I started to use AI to help me with content and then to help me with the video scripts that I started to see profoundly different results. And it struck me when I realized that a single AI-generated short video could quietly pull in $25 to $55 a month without me doing another thing. I know I've hit on an outlier strategy that I need to focus on. In this video, I'll walk you through my 3-part system: how to quickly find referral programs that'll pay you monthly, how to create those faceless videos on Heygen, and an automation that I built that takes care of 80% of the preparation work for us and for the whole process. Now, this is the exact process that I'm using. I'm sharing this for 2 reasons. First, so that you can copy me and you can get these results too. And second, so that you can heckle me, tell me what I'm missing so that I can improve and get better results in the future. And if you want to download the spreadsheet and this automation that I use, just leave a comment down below, Heygen Blueprint, and my automation will send a reply so that you can go and grab all this information right away. And also, smash that like button if this kind of automation income sounds better to you than selling your time. And you know what's kind of funny is that when I first started out with Heygen, I did my first avatar rather quickly and I rushed it. I just used the first few images that I generated and I slapped a script together just to test it. It looked kind of okay and it still made money. Before we get into creating content, we have to think about the revenue that we're aiming to generate from it. So as we're looking to generate revenue, we want to go into the products that are going to pay us monthly, and then we're going to look for what are users struggling with. What are the users that go to these services for solutions? What is it that they're struggling with? And I want to insert myself as a bridge between that problem and this solution, the community that provides the solution. So I can become the solution middleman, and that's where my revenue will come from because I can write about each of these different communities, and as I refer people to them, I get paid 40 or 50% or 20% of the ongoing fee. So it's really worth my while to know more about that. So in order to really insert myself as the bridge between the problem and the solution, I really needed to go into the pain points that all these people are suffering from and exactly what their pain points are so that I can write an article that addresses that or teases out that pain point to make it really stand out and then point to this service as the solution. So I did this study and there are 18 different pain points that people have who go to these AI communities. The more you know about the pain points that your customers have, then you can write about that in a way that redirects them to the solution. And in the next part of the video, I'll talk about exactly how I do that to make money. In this section of the video, I'll talk about Heygen avatar setup tips, and this is what I wish I would have known earlier. And there's got a couple tips that I can share with you as you're first starting out. If you're first creating your avatar, you set it up and you give it all the images that you already have. So I uploaded a whole bunch of images that I had created from Flux AI actually. And then I had it generate the avatar. The step that I missed though was I recommend that you go into the look packs and have it generate all the different looks that you can right up until you have the 300 available. I only did a few. And then I just randomly started to go into them and you can see there's an option here to add motion to this picture. And I already did it over here so you can see what happens when you add motion to a picture. It gives you the base for the automations that you're going to do in the future. Where this one, if you animate this one, it looks really bad. It's terrible. But if you automate this one, it looks really natural as he's talking and moving, and then they lip sync the conversation into it. So some of these are really great, but some of the pictures I did weren't that good. I just added motion to them quickly. Then later I found out that there is a limit that you have to pay to upgrade to add more of the motion to it. So what I recommend is that you set up your look packs and carefully go through and select 20 pictures that you think are the best. Then go through the process of adding the motion, because I can't even go in this and regenerate the motion because that'll take up another one of my motion credits. So be very careful in that part. The next part is when you're setting up the templates. Well, what I have here is a project, and what I do is I just take this and I edit as new so that I have a whole bunch of my avatars all set up with a little bit of script for each of them. As you are editing each of them, you'll notice that each avatar has its own loop of animation, and you'll have to make sure that the text is only as long as that loop goes. If you're interested in making videos with Heygen, you're probably interested in the Kling AI videos that I did earlier too. So you can learn how to make instant Kling AI videos. There's a link to this video here up along the top. You can go and listen through all of that, learn exactly how to use these automations to set up a fantastic Kling AI videos that you can turn into faceless YouTube videos that you can monetize and make money from. One of the content areas that I'm working on generating new content for is the artificial intelligence, so that I can learn more about it. I stay top of the field on everything. So I want to go through and I'm going to do research on every one of the competitors who are out there. And I'm going to mash that with the pain points that people have that need to be solved. And then I'm going to put those together and I'm going to turn it into a video script. But I've got another one that I want to show you for a different topic area, and that is over in the cryptocurrency. You can see the very same avatars that I've been using here in this as an example. It's a great place to test things out, and you can see here in the shorts where I've gotten a couple hundred views for each of these new shorts, 1,000 views, 1,000 views, 1,500 views, nothing crazy. And it's a really good example to start off with because I can show you the automation that I'm using for this. I can start off with the very most minimal amount of information from a webhook. And let me run this once as we're talking here, because I can get the most minimal information from the webhook. All this says is that Everglade will soon be listed on KuCoin. That's it. And then from there, I parse that out so that it tells me what the exchange is. So where's the output here? KuCoin, that's all it tells us, just the exchange. Then it tells us what the token is, that's it. So from the exchange and the token, I give that to Perplexity and I tell it to go out and research from the exchange and the token, given the some knowledge about the exchange website where its new token listing data would be found. Perplexity then goes, researches the coin. We have ChatGPT turns it into an article, a summary, and gives us a title. Then I use Claude to reprocess that into a video script. And I upload everything into a file and I store everything into a spreadsheet so that I can use all this information now to create the content that turns into the revenue stream. So one of the revenue streams we've been talking about is school, because we could talk about school and refer people to start their own school there. And we could talk about all the different schools so that we could be making money by referring people to all these different well-known, proven schools that are really doing a great job. The other thing that we could do is to make money by referring people to the different trading exchanges and talk about each of the individual coins that are trading on that exchange. And so by doing this, I have a ton of work saved for me and immediately ready for me to turn that into content that I could post as a blog post and turn into a video. So there's a few really powerful prompts built into this automation. One that tells Perplexity how to go and do the research, how to format that into a really nice article, a summary, and then how to format everything into the kind of video script that we want to create using Heygen, so that we can just go into, if I go into my projects, I go into digital currency traders, and I can pick up any one of these videos, and if I edit as new, then it'll show me what the text is for the script. And this is what is automatically generated from the automation in make.com. All of this is saved into a spreadsheet, so I can just copy and paste it into this, change a couple of these avatars, and boom, I've got another video that I could put out and embed with a blog post. Super powerful stuff. After I've created the video for the AI channel, I'll post it over onto my YouTube channel. Then I will post the video and the blog post onto my Beehive website. Following that, I'll reshare it over onto my publication over on Medium, and the publication on Medium is then reshared over onto the social media like Reddit and LinkedIn and Facebook and such. So all of this really works together as a chain of events. You can think about this as your AI video like a vending machine. Once you fill it with the right content, the script and the video, it sits there on the internet, and anytime somebody's hungry for an answer, your vending machine can make a sale. The trick is knowing what people are hungry for, to really know what their pain points are and where the solutions are, so that you can connect up with the solutions that are going to pay you ongoing revenue. This is where things happen. And now I want to close with a motivational boost. If you've been producing content online for a while, you might look back at some of your old content and you could see that there were some outliers, some content that just did way better than all the others. And you say, well, I don't know why, it just sort of happens that way. But I want you to go back and reconsider them and start to treat them like gold. When one video outperforms all the others, I don't want to just celebrate it. I really want to replicate it. I want to take that idea and run it through AI so that it can brainstorm 5 or 10 more scripts that are really similar, answer a same question sort of in a cluster, so I can build off the winners and just don't redo the stuff that never landed anywhere. It really is the 80-20 rule. And when we stack on those outliers, it may not be our normal routine. We have to say, okay, I have to change my routine and do what this outlier was and redo it over and over again. So if you've been looking for a way to make money online and you'd like to try out this system, come and join AI Business Plans. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can jump in, grab everything, and put it to work for yourself. AI content really can help the future of your business. You just have to build the right stuff and it will do the running for you. Thanks again for watching all the way through. Stay safe, everyone, and here's to your success.